Do you feel like you have sleepy glutes? Maybe you've been told you have glute amnesia. Hi, I'm Dr. Jen Verboni, doctor of physical therapy, better known as DocJenFit, and I'm going to go over what sleepy glutes really means and how you can better activate and feel them. Now, first of all, I want to let you know that there is no such thing as glute amnesia. If you can stand, your glutes are working. If you can walk, no problem. You can sit to stand, your glutes are working. We don't have glute amnesia. That's not really a thing. In fact, there's a newer study that actually measured people that did a squat, and they then paralyzed one of the glute muscles by putting a nerve block and then have them squat again. And though, the joint forces were affected, there was no change in their movement. So we cannot say that just because your squat maybe looks a little funky or you feel a little funky, it does not mean that your glutes are turned off or you have gluteal amnesia. It's not a real diagnosis. It's not a thing. And if a clinician is telling you that that is what's happening, run. Now, what I am going to provide you today is 2 exercises to help build that mind-body connection so that you feel your glutes activating. I'm telling you, they're already working, but maybe your quads are feeling most of the work or your low back is feeling most of the work when you're doing things like squats and bridges. So I want to take it back to a couple exercises that are going to help to better connect you to your glutes by working some other muscles that help to connect into those glutes. So the first one we're going to do is a bridge. And within this bridge, we're going to use a band so that we can do a lat pull down while we do the bridge. Now, what the lats do is they help to engage the back by pulling the arms close to the body. And if we look at the fascia that runs from the back all the way down to the glutes, they're actually connected from your lats down into your glutes. So you have more ability to feel that activation when we activate the lats and use the glutes at the same time. So you're going to lie on your back and you're going to have a band secure around something. If you do not have resistance bands or access to resistance bands, we actually have, this is from our Optimal Body Therapy Kit that has resistance bands and a free back plan. So you can snag that if you want it. Now you're going to have your feet not too close to your bum. Okay. This is the first mistake that a lot of people make because immediately that puts too much stress and strain onto my quads. If your feet are too far out now, all I'm going to activate are my hamstrings to try to pull and hold my body. So in order to cut between that, you just want to feel not too close, not too far, kind of that Goldilocks right in between. Now I'm going to use this band as I push into the bridge and tuck my tailbone under toward the top. I'm going to pull my arms down to my side. So I'm going to tuck my tailbone under and pull my arms down. Slowly coming down from that, tuck my tailbone under and pull those arms down. Now do a big exhale with that as well to get the core engaged. And hopefully you can even do a hold up there if you want to. Try to feel those glutes even more and squeeze. Tuck that tailbone, breathe out, hold and squeeze. And hopefully what you start to really feel within your body is that connection back into the glutes. Again, they were already working, but now we're just starting to build that connection so that we take it away from the pressure in the back or the pressure in the quads. One last one I'm going to give you is pulling that band about elbow height. So you want it to be about elbow height, and we're going to do a reverse lunge with a pull. So again, I'm going to use that connection from my lat to my glute, but this time it's going to come from my opposite lat to my opposite glute. So this is working what's called my posterior oblique sling, really getting that fascial connection from my lat on one side across to my glute on the other side. So if, for example, if I want to work my right glute and really feel this, then I'm going to have the band in my left arm and I'm going to go into the lunge and allow that glute to be stretched. So really pull that hip back so I get a max stretch on that hip. And then I'm going to pull with the opposite arm and pull into a row as I squeeze and press. And this is what's going to help to get that better activation. Again, rotate a little bit. Pull that hip back and then row, rotate, which this rotation helps to pull internal rotation of this leg so that I better drive into extension, and external rotation at the top, which is going to immediately help to engage those glutes. So if you feel like you've had glutes that are just not connecting, or you're not understanding how to feel them, these two exercises should help to fire that right back up. Don't forget, if you love what you're learning, I have so much more in stock for you. So hit that subscribe button, check out the other videos I've done in the past, and leave any comments of any suggestions that you have for videos in the future. And I can't wait to help you feel incredible and amazing within your body.